Being called to testify before Congress publicly. It's about time. The appointment of former FBI Director Robert Mueller as a special counsel to investigate alleged improper connections between the Trump campaign and Russia has been fraught with difficulties that are at least concerning, if not disqualifying. Everyone is naturally aware of the fact that this is going to be a highly politicized case. The problem is that Mr. Mueller does not seem concerned about impartiality and the appearance of conflict of interest. For example, it has been reported that Mr. Mueller has stacked his staff of lawyers with those who have donated to Hillary's campaign. That doesn't prove a bias, but looking from staff members who were somewhat less engaged in the election might have been a better move. Then there is the matter of Mr. Mueller's close relationship with former FBI Director Comey, who might come under close scrutiny, yet another troubling aspect of this. As a result, Congressman Babin has called for special counsel Mueller to appear before committees of both House of Congress to testify regarding possible conflicts of interest and the extent to which his probe will go. He has circulated a letter asking other representatives to sign on that. It might be forwarded to the appropriate committee chairman in the House and Senate. Texas Republican Representative Brian Babin is asking for congressmen to sign on to a letter requesting that special counsel Robert Mueller appear publicly in a congressional hearing, the Daily Caller has learned. Mueller, who is investigating Russian election interference and possible ties between the Kremlin and the Trump campaign, has come under intense criticism from allies of President Donald Trump for hiring attorneys who have donated to Democratic candidates and for his personal relationship with former FBI Director James Comey. Trump himself has called Mueller's employment of Democratic donors ridiculous, yet he maintains that he has no plans to dismiss the special counsel. It is true that Mueller's act of hiring of these dedicated Hillary Clinton supporters to serve as his staff attorneys almost looks like he is inviting criticism, and if the scope of the investigation is not clearly defined, it could become a permanent fixture, continuing on until at least the end of Mr. Trump's tenure as president. Representative Babin is not the only congressman who has been called critical, actually, of the Mueller probe. Arizona Republican Representative Trent Franks recently said that Mueller is in clear violation of federal law due to his reported friendship with Comey, and added that due to his conflict of interest, Mueller has to resign. Frank's remarks are even stronger, but depending on the direction of this probe, he has a point. If it turns out that Mr. Comey becomes a target of the investigation, serious questions of impartiality must be raised given Mueller's close relationship with Comey. Put another way, could one really expect Mr. Mueller to go after a close friend in the same way he would a stranger? Probably not. Given that this investigation has the potential of turning into a media circus, it is imperative that Mr. Mueller maintain the utmost impartiality. Given his connections to Mr. Comey and his staff's connections to Mrs. Clinton, Mueller has a lot of work to do in proving he is impartial. And if the hearings show that he does have a political agenda, or if he has conflicts of interest, he needs to step down or be replaced. Yeah, absolutely. Agree with that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.